The Navy first sailed into San Diego Bay in 1846. Since that time, the infrastructure to support the Navy and Marine Corps in San Diego has grown to where the region is now home to the largest concentration of the U.S. military in the world. Understanding the role that economics play in addressing the challenges the military faces, the San Diego Military Advisory Council commissioned the Military Economic Impact Study in 2009 to quantify the significant value the military brings to the region. The annual study has become a valuable resource for educating policy and lawmakers at the local, state, and federal levels as to the tremendous value the military brings to San Diego. SDMAC is proud to present its 2016 Military Economic Impact Study.
The San Diego Military Advisory Council was formed in 2004 to support the military, which includes active duty, veterans, and retirees, as well as their families. Our goals include enhancing the relationship between the military and the community, our elected officials, civic leaders, and the business community, and to better understand the military's many contributions to the region. The Military Economic Impact Study has established that the military is the largest economic cluster in the area by a factor of 2 to 1, with the next largest cluster being tourism. San Diego's moniker as America's finest city comes about because all of our economic clusters work together to make our region what it is today. The infrastructure in the area, the access to training ranges, and the support of the defense industry is essential to the military's ability to train and equip in order to meet the nation's national security objectives. This is even more critical with the nation's policy of rebalancing our naval forces to the Indo-Asia Pacific, where the San Diego area is the epicenter for this rebalance.
San Diego's military complex represents the region's most important and largest economic catalyst. The area's pivotal role in the rebalancing of U.S. forces towards the Pacific, its network of defense contractors, its geographic advantages for training, and its large number of military retirees represent a powerful economic force. 1/5 of San Diego County's economy relies on this key sector. An estimated $23 billion in direct spending related to defense has been sent to San Diego County during fiscal year 2016, an amount equal to over $7,000 for each of the county's residents. This money funds retirement and veterans benefits, procurement, grants, other spending, and compensation of our military personnel. Approximately 134,000 members of the Navy, Marine Corps, Reserves, and DoD civilians currently work in San Diego County. 1 out of every 6 of the nation's sailors is based here, and more than 1/4 of Marines are stationed in San Diego. After accounting for all of the ripple effects of defense spending, the military sector will generate more than 300,000 of the region's total jobs in 2016. This represents 1 out of every 5 jobs existing in the county. Defense spending will also generate, directly and indirectly, nearly $45 billion of San Diego's gross regional product. This will equal 20% of the county's total GRP. Military spending should remain relatively steady in the year ahead in San Diego. This reflects our region's comparative strengths in areas ranging from cybersecurity to shipbuilding to special operations forces. The military represents not only a major force, but also a primary stabilizer of San Diego's overall economy.
This study is acknowledged as the authoritative document on the military's economic impact on the San Diego area and is used extensively by the military, elected officials at the local, state, and federal levels as they work challenges in our region that could affect the military's ability to conduct effective training or the military's footprint in our area.
Southern California, particularly the San Diego area, is critical to our Navy and Marine Corps team. As home to our nation's largest concentration of military forces, San Diego, its surrounding communities, and associated range areas provide the unique environments and support the high-fidelity research, development, testing, and training activities our forces require to ensure they are prepared to execute their vital national security missions. I want to thank the San Diego Military Advisory Council and its partners for once again compiling and publishing this study. It is an enormous task, and the final product is extremely important to both the Navy and the community we and our families call home. Our Navy and Marine Corps represent the largest economic cluster in the region, contributing almost $45 billion to the gross regional product. In addition to generating significant economic activity, we are also outstanding stewards of the environment with award-winning leadership in energy, water conservation, and natural and cultural resources. I am also very proud of and grateful for the synergistic relationship that exists between our military and the San Diego community. It serves us all and is a mutual benefit to our military, our community, and our nation.
Hello, San Diego. I'm Brigadier General Kevin Calais, Commanding General of Marine Corps Installations West and Marine Corps Base Camp Pendleton. I want to take this opportunity to thank the San Diego Military Advisory Council for the opportunity to address you all today. My number one mission is supporting our warfighters and their families in this region. Additionally, a lot of what we do in the course of our mission depends on maintaining strong community relations with our friends and neighbors. The San Diego region is extremely important to Marine Corps Installations West because it is where we prepare our warfighters to deploy in service of this great country. With a third of the Marine Corps' total combat power in the western region and the rebalancing of forces to the Pacific, MCI West takes on an increased importance to the Marine Corps. Additionally, about 2/3 of the nation's military airspace and 85% of live fire ranges are in this region. So in short, this is where Marines do their graduate level training, preparing them to carry out any mission that could be assigned to them. Additionally, the infrastructure in the region to support our Marines would be difficult to duplicate anywhere else in the world. From facilities to easily accessible training ranges, the Marine Corps has invested significantly in this region for the long term. Our proximity to the other bases, especially naval bases, is critical to the Marine Corps' combat readiness as it fosters coordination and joint training. Also, the relationships that exist between our many bases, regional businesses, and the citizens of San Diego County are unique and valuable for the quality of life of our Marines and families. We call this shared community home and are grateful to be welcomed and included in your schools, places of worship, and community organizations. This annual study done by SDMAC establishes the mutual benefit that emerges from the relationships between Marine Corps Installations West and our communities in the region. I would like to thank SDMAC and their partners for not only producing this valuable report, but for what you do for our Marines and their families daily. It is truly appreciated by us all. Semper Fidelis.
This synergistic relationship is continually cited by military and elected officials at the local, state, and federal levels as exemplary and the model for the rest of the country. This relationship has fostered an environment where military members and their families are welcomed into the communities and where many community organizations support the military and their families. This is comforting to the military members when they are on deployment to know that their families are safe, valued, and appreciated within the communities where they live. Military members and spouses are active volunteers in their communities with youth activities, churches, schools, and charitable organizations. This synergistic relationship also produces partnerships in research and development that are mutually beneficial, especially in the areas of medicine, unmanned systems, and information technology. Because of this synergy, many military members elect to stay in the San Diego area when they leave the military, and they provide a pool of skilled, technically proficient, disciplined, and extremely reliable employees for the businesses in the area.
SDMAC is proud of this report and the value it brings, and I'm pleased to bring you the SDMAC's 2016 Military Economic Impact Study. We want to thank all of our members and all of those in the area that support military, SDMAC, and this study.